Social. Do you hang out with people a lot, or do you stay on your own? Staying on your own can be an incredible way to spend your time, especially if you're a deep thinker. You can work on a wide range of subjects and even come up with innovative ideas, but it inevitably gets lonely, doesn't it? Do people generally ignore you? Do they greet your friends and pretend you don't exist? Do they avoid opportunities that would make them have a conversation with you? Do they say a hurried hi when they see you? They may actually be ignoring you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 13 reasons why people ignore you. 1. You always talk about yourself. Have you ever been speaking to someone and they smile and nod their head several times and then excuse themselves? You are probably going on and on about yourself. The conversation is a two-way street. Talk and then listen. If you don't do it this way, the person might lose interest fast. People who even made the time to be with you probably already like you and are endeared to you. They don't come to hear about why they should be more endeared to you. They come to interact with you. It's a great idea to talk about other things. You can talk about a game you like, a book you just read, a trending social issue like Black Lives Matter, and so on. You should be careful about what you discuss in case your friend is involved in any of them. You don't want to appear insensitive. 2. You spill other people's secrets. Do you tell other people's secrets? If you do this, people will not just ignore you, they will hate you too. Secrets are very personal. If someone has told you one, they trust you to keep it. When you let it out, it hurts the people and makes them regret having told you. You really don't want to have a reputation as someone who cannot be trusted. No one wants to talk to someone that may reveal what they have said, whether it is a secret or not. When you are this way, they will naturally avoid you. The only way you can change it is if you turn over a new leaf. Even then, it will take time to get them to trust you again. If you don't want people to ignore you, don't spill their secrets to others. 3. You criticize others too much. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with criticizing your friends. If they write a poem or a piece of work, they can sometimes give you to take a look. They expect you to provide them with an independent opinion and not to patronize them because they are your friends. This means that if there's a problem with the work, they want you to tell them. If they misbehave, they also expect you to criticize their behavior because you are their friend and you want them to be better people than they currently are. 4. You are clingy. People also don't like clingy people. They want you to also have stuff you are doing. They don't want you to always be around them and trying to drag them into a conversation. They may value your company, but if you always bug them at the slightest opportunity, they will start to ignore you. You don't want to appear desperate to have friends. Confidence can actually be perceived. You were alright before you met your friends. Focus on your own life and goals. Your friends are meant to support you, not to be your babysitter. You are responsible for your actions. You are a grown-up. Quit waiting for people's opinion before you do anything. You are more amazing than you can imagine. 5. You argue over your mistakes. There's nothing that puts people off as much as a person who thinks they are always right. Don't argue if you have done something wrong. Sometimes, apologizing makes everything better. When you are always trying to defend your actions, you strike your friends as someone who cares more about being right than about how they feel. Once you establish that as your behavior, your friends may start to ignore you. No one wants to have a problem with you because you will simply justify why you were right and they wrong. It is actually better to apologize even when you are right. If the person is really your friend, when they give it some thought, they are bound to come back to apologize for their actions. 6. You lie all the time. No one enjoys being lied to. Although people may enjoy lying because it shields them from the consequences of their actions, if you always lie to your friends, it will make them distrust you. No matter how serious you get, they will never really know if what you are saying is true or not. This can be pretty bad if someone's life's at stake. You really don't want to have that type of reputation. Nobody likes hanging out with liars. They don't know how much lies you have told others, and they don't want to be asked to corroborate your story. It can be really embarrassing. They can even tell a lie about you, and people would come to verify the information from you. No one likes being put in such situation. If you have this habit, people will avoid you. Try being honest and watch people swarm around you. The truth is bitter, but people would pick an honest person as a friend over a dishonest one anytime, any day. 7. You are always complaining about something. People who complain about everything are negative people. They carry gloom around them and rope anyone who listens to them in their misery. You're better off without such a person. If you always tell people how bad your day has been, how much you hate yourself, and how you wish things would improve, watch the person carefully. They will start to avoid you. Anyone who associates too much with you may acquire a similar outlook in life. They may ignore you just so that you won't ruin their day with bad news. If you currently have this problem, try practicing gratitude every day for the things you have. You would be amazed at what that can do to your mind. 8. You joke about everything. When people share very personal things with you, don't make a joke out of it. Whether in their presence or in public, it can hurt them. People who do this often start getting ignored. No one wants a joke made out of his or her dead parents or a personal moment. It really isn't funny. You can tell that people are not laughing. If you don't want people to ignore you so much, don't joke with things they hold there. 9. You are disrespectful. People have different things they value. For some, it's their religion. For others, it can be family. And for many, it's their work. Even if you don't like their work, it's a good idea to keep your opinion to yourself. If you don't like their dog, don't tell them. The dog may be seen as part of the family. Your open dislike for the dog may seem disrespectful to your friend. Number 10. You are too intense. People like to take time to process things, even if they are your friends. Don't try to shove your values down their throat just because they give you a listening ear. It's really okay to be a pro-human rights and all, but don't always be in everyone's face with it. Try having a normal conversation during dinner. Not everyone cares who becomes the president of America. Some of your friends may just want to enjoy your company. 11. You don't listen to others. People also don't like other people who want to talk but don't listen to others. If all your conversations go that way, your friends will soon start to ignore you. 12. You live in your own world. If you're always on your headphone and never have time to say hi to others, others will naturally let you be. As much as they would love to talk to you, if you don't give them a chance, they will let you be. 13. You try to make people like you. People don't like people that try too hard. If you are yourself, you have a better chance of making a lot of friends than when you are trying to be who you think others will like. People don't just start ignoring others. There is always a trigger. If you don't like being ignored, find a trigger and take care of it. Being friendly may not always be enough. You have to be open-minded, kind, and be genuinely interested in other people. Also, remember not to have too many friends. Too many friends equals no friend.